I have 4 kids until I go to the candy section, and then I have 5.
Well, it might not be the most stylish haircut in the world, but it'll do.
So here's a week in my life and what I spent during it. Hey, it's a new day and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually just sitting out here in my sun porch. It is a gorgeous day. The disco ball is going and I'm planning my week. I have on my agenda this week to film a what I spend in a week video, which is always very telling, and I think it's good for me to do once in a while periodically. And I thought this would be a good week to do it because I know I'm going to be doing some spending. Nobody wants to watch a video like this where you don't spend anything most of the week, which does happen sometimes, believe it or not. But yeah, I have some exciting things coming up this week, and I thought I would take you guys along, show you what I spend, what a typical week in the life of a Mennonite mom looks like, and just throwing in the prices of things that I have to, want to, or need to purchase during the week. So today is Sunday, and traditionally we do not spend money on Sundays if we can help it. Today we actually did not go to church because we were camping all weekend, which was super fun. What a fun way to start out the camping season. We love to camp with friends. We do not own our camper, so we borrowed the camper from my brother-in-law, and so Josh threw him some cash, and then we also had to rent the camping spot, but that was paid for on Friday of last week, so I'm not going to include that in this week's video. But yeah, mostly on Sundays we don't spend money, and today was no different. We try not to make it like a legalistic thing or anything, but for the most part I don't go shopping or out to eat or anything like that on Sundays. But yeah, camping was super fun. There was a lot of little kids. It was wet and rainy and windy some of the time, so I spent a lot of time in the camper with the baby, just because I did not want him out in all the elements. He's only 8 weeks old, and I just didn't want to risk him getting stuffy or anything like that. So still a lot of fun. We thankfully had the main campfire right outside of our campground, so I could definitely keep an eye on the baby with the baby monitor and just, you know, going in and out of the camper and everything. So yeah, the kids had a ton of fun. They don't understand how much work mommy and daddy have to go through for a weekend like that, but we also enjoyed all of that time around the campfire, especially when the kids were in bed, you know, and us adults can actually talk and chat. And I think we solved all the world's problems, all the church problems in the world, you know. Just kidding. But yeah, you know how it is. It's so fun to have adult conversations sometimes. So yeah, that was our Sunday. Hi, I'm Megan Fox. If you are new, I'm a Mennonite mom of 4 kids, ages 6 to 0. So here's a week in my life and what I spent during it.
What you think you're doing? Huh? Daddy, come.
If you haven't figured it out, we are at Ikea for a girls' day today. Anyway, we are walking around Ikea now. We first got to stop at Mayday, one of my favorite coffee shops. So cute. I go to Ikea maybe like once a year because it's an hour from our place. It's usually like a girls' trip. We all pile in together and go down. So I feel like today is going to be a pretty heavy spending day just because I'm going to Ikea and we're doing girls shopping. We're getting fun food, all of that. So yes, I did kind of plan for this. None of this is like a surprise. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a little haul for you at the end. I think we're going to Trader Joe's too, which is very fun and kind of like I always think of it as a luxurious shopping trip because you buy a lot of things you don't really need, but they're fun. Anyway, my friends just moved on because my baby was crying. I'm in a closet at Ikea, and he fell right to sleep. He was just a little overwhelmed by all the hubbub, I think. So but anyway, he fell right to sleep. So I think I'm gonna put him in the cart and move on again. will show you a little bit of a haul. I'm not sure if I spent enough money to make it worthwhile to drive an entire hour. Like I didn't buy any furniture at Ikea or anything like that, but I did not go for maybe the practicality of it all. I went because it was a fun girls' day and those chances are so rare. Was not gonna turn it down. We had so much fun. 4 of us in a minivan with 2 babies along, and it was just such a good day. So let's go over what I spent total for the day and what I got to show for it. This is a, first of all, $89 Trader Joe's haul. You'll see why in a second. And then I spent $40-ish at Ikea. Also, we stopped at Mayday Coffee, which is so cute, but their coffee drinks were $6 a pop. So that bill was pretty steep. I think I got like an $8 avocado toast too. I wasn't going to, and then everybody else was getting toast, and I was like, that looks so good. And then we stopped at First Watch for lunch, which I only spent $11 plus tips, so that was good. But yeah, let me show you what I got here, and we might try a little drink together because I have some inspiration. So here's my Trader Joe's haul. I won't really go over it too much except for the worker there. You know, they're always so friendly. He said this coffee is amazing. I've been doing Mama Java lately. I'm particularly fond of that stuff, but I was like, I'm gonna try it. It's whole bean and it's a late medium roast, so I think we'll be good. And I splurged on some soup. Yes, I could probably make this cheaper, I don't know, but I don't make broccoli cheddar soup because I would be the only one who eats it. So I got it, and it's with their unexpected cheddar cheese, which is so good. Tonight we're having leftover spaghetti, so I got breadsticks to go with that. This is my new favorite kick whenever I get to go to Trader Joe's, which is like 3 times a year maybe. Although it's been more lately, I have to say. I was just at one in Florida. I always get their limeade. It is so good, made with cane sugar. And my kids love chocolate milk, and this is much better for you than the Hershey stuff, and they seem to like it. That doesn't bother them. That's not the same. There you can see the ingredients, and this is some kind of like probiotic beverage, so I'm guessing like a kombucha. And then here's where I spent my money. Their flowers are such a good price, and I got flowers because I want to start keeping flowers on my kitchen table more often instead of just like once or twice a year. And I got more eucalyptus because the stuff that's in my shower has been there for almost a year. It has not smelled good for so long, like it hasn't had any smell left. So I wish you could smell this. So good. I'll hang that back up in my shower. And then I got a bunch of their baby's breath. It was so pretty. Usually it's not near this white and fluffy. And I've been meaning to recreate a reel I saw with you guys, maybe in a video coming up here, and do a little science experiment. So I got 3 bunches of those. So does that look like $89? No, it does not, but it is what it is. And then over here is my Ikea haul, which is not too much. I did buy this for the kids. They love craft projects, and these are like little houses that you color. I wanted to get the markers that came with them, but I could not read the Swedish, so I didn't know if it was washable or not, so we didn't get the markers. And it looks like I took Mandy's napkins. Mandy, sorry, I'll have to give those to her. I meant to just get 1 pack. She got them too, and I must have grabbed hers. And then, you know me, I love to collect pretty glassware, so this is just the most beautiful color. And I know it's like kid friendly too. It doesn't have such a long stem, so when we have our little feasts, that will be an option for somebody to pick from for their cup. I'm sure these knives are like not great quality, but I was just desperate for some, and serrated ones because I only have one and it's always in the dishwasher or I can't find it. And I love to cut sourdough bread with a serrated knife. This is what I'm excited to try. I want to mix this. It's elderflower syrup. I just saw it there, and I want to mix it with some pebble ice, and that's why I got my sparkling water here. So we'll try that and see if it's any good. And then I got these 2 bags, one for onions and one for I don't know what. They came in a pack of 2. So that was like almost $40, I believe. So there's the damage I did for the day. I'm guessing this will be one of my most spendy days of the week for sure. But like I said, it's not like a spur of the moment thing. I knew I was going to be doing this. spent any money yet, but funny story, I was just thinking as I was cleaning up here in the bathroom, Josh and I, when we were in Florida, okay, so we were driving down the road and he was chewing on his nails and I'm like, stop chewing on your nails, that's so annoying. Which he doesn't ever really chew on his nails, and he's like, this is a true story. Just the other week this happened. And he says to me, he says, I don't understand it. My nails have never grown in my life. Like I never have to trim them. And now they're just like growing like crazy. I was like, oh, really? Do you think it's like something you're eating? Or think it's the weather here in Florida? I was like really being sneaky about this, right? And he's like, yeah, he don't know, but his nails are growing like crazy. This is hilarious. I don't know if this means I'm a sneaky, conniving wife. I have no idea. I don't think so, but he likes gummy vitamins. Anyway, I've been giving him these Mary Ruth's men's multivitamins and these Mary Ruth's probiotics, but I started sneaking into his little thing, a third one, which he never even said anything about. I never really said anything to him. I wasn't sneaking it. I just didn't bring it up. The idea of this was because I know his hair is getting thinner as he's gotten older, and I was like, oh, maybe the biotin will help. But I don't know if it helped with his hair, but I will tell you one thing. It obviously helped with his nails, because I was like, oh my word, Josh, you're not gonna believe this. I said I was secretly immunizing you. I said, you know those vitamins you've been taking? They're supposed to make your nails grow. Oh my word, it was so funny. So funny. So there you go. He did not know I was giving them to him. He did not know what they were supposed to do. And he commented all on his own that his nails were growing. So apparently it works. I don't know. I'm going to try them maybe too now. He kind of got me on them now because I'm like, I want my hair to be healthy, you know, postpartum and all. So I might start taking biotin as well, even though I'm not a huge fan of gummies. My kids love gummy vitamins. They also get theirs from Mary Ruth's as well. I just put them on the little vitamin organizers at the beginning of the week. This past winter, I've been giving them actually 3 a day. The kids' multivitamins, they're pectin-based and they have no gelatin or sugar, and they love them. They're like little gummy bears. That's what they look like. And then I also give them their probiotic, which is the little strawberries. These are their favorites. And they're gluten-free, vegan, no gelatin, and they're also organic, so I give these to them as well. And then I'm gonna stop this, I think, once my bottle runs out for summer, because we're not in the winter season anymore. But I also have been giving them these kids immunity gummies all winter, which also have elderberry and zinc in them, which is great, and vitamin C. That's what we've been doing. I love Mary Ruth's. They're a partner on my channel, and I just wanted to let you guys know about them again, because I use my own code, and I have to sit down here on my phone right now on Amazon and order more multivitamins because we're running out of those, but I still have a pretty good stock on the probiotics. And like I said, I'm gonna let the immunity gummies just run out for the summer. But yeah, so let me see here. What am I gonna be spending? So $18.36, place your order. Done. We've been taking them for years and years. They also have liquid vitamins that you can check out, and they're always adding new things onto their website for whatever your specific needs are. So definitely check them out, and you know, give your kids that extra boost. It's so hard as moms to try to make sure they're getting all their vitamins in through their diet. You guys know the struggle. Okay, so I was about to tell you guys to use my code MROMEGANFOX on Amazon, which of course do that. But if you're shopping on Amazon from May 1 through 4, all of Mary Ruth's products are already 20% off, and then use my code and that's gonna get you another 20% off. That's just incredible. I'm seeing that here on my screen right now, and I feel like I have to double check, because how can that be true? It's amazing. But yes, use my code MROMEGANFOX on top of the deal of the day on Amazon, and that'll save you a ton of money. Guys, that's amazing. Anyway, I need to run to the produce stand because I go grocery shopping on Fridays, and I blew my entire budget on our camping trip. I spent like $117 on groceries last week, and it was all for camping. And so normally when I do that, like if we have a cabin or a camping trip the weekend before, we try to just like power through during the week and just suffer through and eat what we have at home, eat out of the freezer and the pantries. It's not really suffering, but you know what I mean? You can't just eat what you're hungry for. You gotta eat what you have. But we're running really slim on a few things. I need some fruit and I think milk and a couple things like that. So I'm just gonna stop at the produce stand real quick and grab a few things. And that elderflower drink I made yesterday with that Ikea syrup was so good. I think I'm gonna take one in for her teacher. It's like a warm day today, so a sparkling spritzer I think would be so good, and I kind of want one myself, so maybe we'll do that. And then later on I'm going to my cousin's place. They just built a brand new home. Oh my word, it looks so beautiful from what I've seen. I haven't seen it yet, so I want to take her an acai bowl, and the kids can play in the mud, I think, around their house, since their landscaping's not done and everything yet. So yeah, should be a good day, and I'll let you know if I spend any money. Oh, I just came downstairs here and I realized today they have a cafeteria lunch available, which she wasn't supposed to get because I let her pick just one a week, and she wasn't like, it wasn't her favorite food, but tough. She forgot her lunch, so I just called the school and I just had to pay $3.25 for her to get a hot lunch. It looks like today they're having hamburger cheesesteaks, french fries, fruit, dessert, and a drink, so she'll like it. It'll be fine. I think she just was more excited about the other lunches that week. So yes, I need to remember to record that expense for the week, and that saves me a trip, so yay for that. Okay, I just got back from the gym. I have a Planet Fitness membership and I've figured it out. If I go about 8 times a month, it's $3.50 a time. So since I go twice a week, I'm gonna just put $7 here on my total right now. But when I was at the gym, Josh texted me, which he doesn't usually do because it's my little peace and quiet me time, right? He said that my family is going to Hayloft for ice cream tonight. So how do you turn that down? They have really good like stuffed soft pretzels. The kids love their gelato. And I think all their proceeds go to Allegheny Boys Camp, which is a really neat program. Anyway, so I didn't shower, nothing. I just kind of freshened up a little bit and we're heading over there since it's such a beautiful evening and the rest of the week it's supposed to rain. So I have mixed feelings. I'm excited about this. I love like being a spontaneous mom. Let's go do this, whatever. But also, whenever you do something spontaneous and last minute, there's repercussions, like the kitchen's a mess and I have food sitting in the fridge that I was gonna make for supper. Now we'll just have it tomorrow night, but go with the flow, mom here. Good morning. I just spent some money. My daughter just got on the bus and I was combing her hair. I use these little tiny elastic hair ties sometimes for different styles in her hair, and taking them out of her hair, it hurts and it takes hair along with it a lot of the time. So I've been meaning to buy this for a while, and finally this morning Evonnie's like, when are you gonna get that? I'm like, that's right, I forgot. They are these little hair picks. I just spent $5.99. Don't buy the first listing. The first listing is $10, but these are the exact same thing. Just, I think they're cuter because they're not pink. They're just like neutral colors. But anyway, so $5.99 for that. By the way, this is her little hair caboodle organizer thing. And it works really good. I started using this brush by Tangles Be Gone. It is amazing. So amazing. Like, I saw it on Instagram and I was actually DMing the owner back and forth about other stuff, and she decided to send me one. She actually ended up sending me two. Here's let's look at the white one. I haven't used this one at all. But I don't know if you can tell, it has like that combination of like the horsehair bristles and then like the plastic ball bristles. It's so pretty. Oh my word, here's the gold one again. But it's not about the prettiness. These things are insane. I think it's because of the combination of the two bristles. I don't know. But she loves it. My daughter has like curly hair. It gets less curly the older she gets because it starts to get weighed down. But yeah, anyway, actually I saw she was doing discounts on Instagram. I'm gonna DM her. I did not ask about this ahead of time, but I'm gonna see. Look in the description box below if there's the discount for you, because this brush will change your daughter's life. I was such a whiner as a kid about getting my hair brushed. And Evonnie, she's not quite as whiny about it, but she always is complaining when I take those little hair ties out. So hopefully this little pick will help. Anyway, I just need to document that this morning I put my baby to bed last night at, was it 9 o'clock? A little bit later than normal because we were away. And he slept till 7:40. He slept all night. I didn't feed him in between. Josh did get up with him once to reswaddle him, so I don't know if that still counts as the whole way through the night, but he is 9 weeks old today. Most of my babies slept through the night before this, but I'm not complaining. Hopefully this is a pattern and continues going, but you know how babies are. They get you all hopeful and then things change. Anyway, I dug this top, this t-shirt, and this skirt out of the back of my closet. I completely forgot I had either of them. And I think it's a really cute outfit. We're going away on a play date today. My friend invited us all over for a little brunch, and I'm bringing orange juice. That's it, because I had orange juice left over from camping, so I didn't have to buy anything for that. So anyway, it should be a beautiful spring day. I think it's gonna rain later. Good morning. You sleep so good. Bonnie just came home and showed me. What are you gonna do?
A solo.
She is gonna sing a solo at our spring program. I'm so nervous for. Are you nervous? No, you're so excited.
It's just in a few weeks.
Wow.
Like in 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, you have a nice voice like Daddy, so I think you're gonna do amazing.
Yeah, I got
I'm so excited for you.
I got my God is powerful.
The gym is like full of like 600 people at least. Oh my goodness. Good for you. You're so excited.
So
She's like, I'm not even back up. I get to do it for sure.
I was thinking I should skip my nap in practice.
Of course.
Plus, I didn't skip my nap yesterday.
You don't feel like you need a rest? I always said I'd rather preach a sermon in front of people than sing a solo, so I'm glad my daughter is not at that place.
She sang solos, right?
I don't sing solos.
His power will forgive and heal. Crosses darkness, cast out fear. My God is powerful.
Just finished up supper and an Amazon package arrived. I think it is. I'm positive, yes. Mary Bruce vitamins. And didn't I order these just yesterday? These are the other flavor. This is the berry cherry ones. So I'm not spending money. We're actually saving money this evening. Every third haircut or so, Josh will go to sports clips with the boys. But we have 3 boys here. I mean, the baby's bald, but all of mine are. But Josh gives them the haircuts in between. And he uses this thing from the 1980s, I would say.
No, it's the 90s.
90s? Look at this, retro packaging and all. Like this little boy is probably like 45 by now. Oh my goodness. Anyway, he just hooks it up to our central vac and you'll see how it works. Let's see your hair, dudes. He's got long hair around his ears. I'm gonna finish cleaning the kitchen up and Josh is gonna give him haircuts. Look at you. He's too cute. Can we get you smiling on the camera? Can we have a big one?
Yeah, you're so excited.
You smile.
Powerful.
Stylish haircut in the world, but it'll do, right? Saved us 40 bucks right there.
Ready, set, go.
So
Ready, set, go.
You're gonna pick the boys up in the bathroom?
The boys are here in the garage eating a popsicle, so I can talk to you all. But today has been an at-home day. I've been really busy just decluttering things in my closet. I was trying to get stuff together for a garage sale, and then I decided I'm not going to do the garage sale. I actually took some things over to a consignment store, and I'm going to try to get some money for it. It just wasn't worth pricing everything out. I didn't have enough stuff. My sister-in-law was going to do a garage sale, but it's just not going to work out. I don't have childcare. Josh is going to be gone on Saturday. So yeah, I will have to pick that stuff up again this evening. Hopefully I will make some money off of it. And then I also made a return at the post office, and I did spend some money. My sister makes me sourdough bread and charges $7 for a loaf. We didn't really talk about money philosophy too much in this video yet because money is such a touchy thing, but I do like to talk about it here and there. There's so many different aspects of money, and something I've been thinking about is right now I'm in the money making era, so I can't have all the time for my hobby has turned into a business with YouTube and everything, and so I don't really have a time for all kinds of different hobbies and stuff. And so I'm so happy to pay my sister to make bread for me. She's really into it and she wanted to make a few extra bucks, and so it's a win-win. My sisters and my mom buy it from her too, so it's really nice. But I got to thinking someday when I'm not in my money making era, then I'll have time for other hobbies, and you know, I can make my bread from scratch and sew everything by hand and have a really big garden, whatever. And I know a lot of us stay-at-home moms, you know, you're not in your money making era, but you're still saving your family money and being fiscally responsible, I'm sure, because you know, maybe you have a big garden, or maybe you're making more food from scratch. Maybe you are, you know, you do have time for the garage sale and you can keep all the profits that you make from it. And yeah, it's just an interesting thought. And I feel like there's been definitely eras of my life where I feel like this frenzy of like, I need to save money or make money or something, you know, for my family. And it's never my husband who puts that into my head. It's me, myself, and I that thinks that up. And then pretty soon I'm like, you know, not wanting to have company over because that'll blow the grocery budget and all this stuff, when I didn't need to be that way, you know. And then I talked to my husband and he's like, well, why do you feel like you need to pinch pennies right now? We're okay. Yes, right now we might not be saving as much, blah, blah, blah. You know, he takes care of the finances, so he'll like lay it all out for me. And I just know, like, whenever you get into this frenzy of like trying to save money or whatever and don't have your family on board, it's just kind of futile. But I do believe that the Bible places the majority of the providing on the husband's shoulders. You know, it's not our care to worry about. We're supposed to be nurturing and loving our children and taking care of our home. Yes, I know there's outliers and things, but for the most part, like, God didn't design us to be out there conquering like he did for men. You know, even just hearing about like women's hormones versus men's hormones and all that, it's just amazing how God built each gender for the task that he has for us to do. And when we step out of that, or we try to do both, like, I've been reading this book written by feminists about feminism, and some of it I agree with, but a lot of it is just wearying. Like, imagine trying to be the man and the woman. And I know some of you are like single parents and stuff. I just hope you have an extra dose of God's grace, because that sounds pretty rough some days. Oh my goodness. But anyway, as I was saying, you can't have it all. Maybe if you are in a money-making season of life where you have like a part-time job or something and you're having to say no to some other hobbies or other ways of saving money, that's fine. And if you are in your just stay-at-home era, you know what? You might not be making money, but you are saving your family so much money. I mean, just the fact that they're not having to pay for childcare is such a savings right there. Anyway, I forgot to mention on Tuesday, my sister came, and she came for the morning. I won't tell you how many hours she was here, but I will say I paid her $60. She's a healthcare worker for the most part, but her Tuesday mornings are free, so she usually comes over and helps me with housework and the children and that kind of stuff, and I get lots of YouTube things done. That's my dedicated time to sit down in front of my computer and knock out a bunch of things. Sometimes I'll use it to run errands, but I'm trying to, you know, get back into the swing of running errands with 3 kids like I just did now. It's not always fun, but okay, it is Friday. It's just been a work around the house day type of day. Josh was home for some of it. I just got back from the gym. And Friday nights, we have a rule. I don't cook. It's not really a rule, and I probably should cook since we went to Hayloft the other night, but we actually need a few things. So we're going to a market. We're gonna go to Green Dragon. It is a pretty cool market, actually. I don't know if you guys have the one in your area, but it's only open on Fridays. I used to actually work there at a produce stand. I wanna get some produce there tonight, some bacon, and yeah, we're just gonna get a little supper there. We're trying to get out the door. Look at this blanket. This is for Baylor to keep him warm. Somebody sent it to me. You guys are awesome. Look, I think it's like after the college, like Baylor, the college, but look, it is so adorable. Oh my goodness. Like, you guys blow me away. I basically cried when I saw this. I was like, are you kidding? You guys are so kind. There it is. So cute. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep him bundled up nice and warm because it's a chilly evening. It's like kind of damp, but there's not supposed to be any rain. But yeah, we're all hungry, so we better get out the door.
Who's ready for a sausage sandwich?
Yay!
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
I'm getting something from the Greek place.
I'm getting
If they're open.
stuff.
Look at the baby. What do you think of your sweet ride, Baylor? One for Miller. One for Evonnie. Oh, the baby woke up. Hi, baby. So Josh, why a sausage sandwich every time we come?
So good.
And why do I have sausage every time?
Their
Yeah.
sausage is I don't know what it is. It's the best thing.
All the free promo goes to New Spangers. They deserve it.
I
can't believe I used to work here like every Friday night, packing up produce and stuffing boxes and putting them in the dumpster. That is the prettiest green dragon stand in all the land, but unfortunately I have $4 in cash on me at the moment, so I had to just window shop. I'm waiting for my gyro, whatever it is, chicken thing to get done, and he said it's gonna be 10 to 15 minutes. I have no idea how to cook Greek, so that's why I always get this when I can, but the wait was kind of long. Okay, here's where we always stock up on Crocs every year. Sit up here.
Can I wear these for the evening?
No, it's too cold. I need to see
want
that.
one in,
Oh my word, look at these, Bonnie. Oh my word, are these not the prettiest Crocs in the land, girl?
Yep.
You are lucky. Okay, these are $6, and that's for the big ones. So let's see what the little guys are. Little guys are $6, so they're all $6.
Mine.
Okay, Crocs acquired. You'll never guess who we just ran into. The lady who gave us this blanket. What are the chances? What are the chances?
Oh, the candy aisle.
I have 4 kids until I go to the candy section, and then I have 5. Child, he wants to see the candy, so he's standing up on the stroller.
Okay, get some of those. Yep, that's good.
Power. He threw a royal fit and would not go in his stroller, and now look at him.
Fall asleep in Daddy's
A
arms.
spoiled little fourthborn. Oh, we are back. I was planning to do a traditional grocery haul this week, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We got the few things we need, and I think we can suffer along through the weekend at least. But I just love going to Green Dragon because doesn't it feel like really old school? Like you get little sacks of candy and like look at this. The Scrapple is in like a, what's it called?
Butcher paper.
The Scrapple is in like butcher paper. It feels so like you go to each little market and get what you need. What do you think we spent? We'll figure it out and I'll put it on screen, but what do you think it was?
Oh, it's probably 80 bucks.
So the kids and Josh had sausage. I had a gyro, whatever, chicken one, and I got extra tzatziki sauce. So now I want to make myself like a turkey burger with it on or something. We'll see. And then I told Josh I'm baking on Monday, and he said he can't wait that long. He has to have something with his coffee on Sunday, so he picked up apple cider donuts. And my baking I will put in next week's video, so come back for that. I got strawberries because I want to have a strawberry parfait. Tomorrow I'm making granola, is the plan. I just have I found a granola recipe that just has all kinds of stuff I have in my pantry already. And then of course we just stopped at the candy stand. Josh is getting Baylor ready for bed. Maybe I should test these with him. Anything sour is, oh, so sour. So good. Sour peach something. I love making ranch pretzels, and the only place that has the ultra thin pretzel sticks is Walmart. And I found this giant bag at the pretzel stand. Pennsylvania is known for pretzels. It's like a whole thing. And this was $8 for 3 pounds of pretzels. So it's probably gonna be a good 3 recipes. It has a resealable top. So I was excited to find that. And I was like, I can just get it at Walmart for probably the same price or maybe even better. But Josh is like, shop local, why not? So I did. We got Scrapple for breakfast. If you guys know what that is, it's like ground up pork meat. What's in Scrapple anyway?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, you don't ask, basically. And then we need bacon for Sunday lunch. We're gonna do breakfast for Sunday lunch. I know, I'm excited actually. My sister made sourdough bread, so we're gonna have that. But what is this, 5 pounds?
5 pounds of bacon.
And we saw the bacon prices at a whole bunch of other stands, and this was like right in the middle. We definitely could have got it cheaper, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's fine. This is easy. 1 big pack.
Yeah, I have to, no, it's not easy. I have to divide it all up now. We can't freeze it in that giant thing. What is it? 5 pounds, yeah. And we got some meat sticks, and here's all the candy. Did you want to try it? I want to see what you think of these sour gummy things. They're peach. Oh my word, they taste so good. They're so sour. What do you think?
The Tootsie Rolls are better.
Yeah, and then you got a bag of, I don't know what, old-fashioned candy. So that's pretty much our haul. We did not have that much to show for it. Oh yeah, going to the market, Green Dragon does not save you money, except I get the kids Crocs every spring. I can't talk. 3 pairs of Crocs for 18 bucks. Yes, they're the off-brand. Guys, it's okay. Lancaster County farm dirt everywhere. I thought these were so cute. Oh my word, they're like mermaid Crocs or something. And Miller picked out these. Personally, I think they're a little bit girly, but he loved them, so I was like, sure. Anyway, that's the haul. I will put on screen the embarrassing number we spent tonight on supper and our groceries, but we'll just have to eat out of our freezer a lot next week. Good morning, happy Saturday. Josh is in a golf tournament today, so it's just me and the kids. They're actually playing with the neighbor kids right here at the moment. And I am making granola because we had parfaits for breakfast this morning and we were out of granola, which use honey bunches of oats. That cereal is really good as granola instead. Just kind of crush it in your hands as you're putting it on. So yeah, if you're sick of spending all kinds of money on the bought granola, but homemade granola is by far the best. It's just kind of tedious because you can't walk away from your oven, you know, you have to stir it every so often. But my friend was reminding me about a recipe. It's actually from the Food from the Heart cookbook, and it takes coconut and almonds, which you already put in, and now 4 cups of oats. But the beauty of this recipe is that you broil it. So yes, you have to stand right there with it, but I mean, how fast is it gonna get done if you're broiling it? You know, you don't have to make it take an all-day process, you know, 2 hours or whatever. So I believe that's 4 cups of oats. And another way to make granola making easier is to use double the pans. Like I'm gonna grease 2 of these pans. That way when you stir it, you don't have to be so careful, and like the edges get burnt if you have it too overfilled and you can't really stir it well. So if you divide it up on more surface area, you can stir it a lot better, and you know, your oven's less messy and all that. But yeah, basically there my dry ingredients are, and now I just need to put butter, okay, a teaspoon of cinnamon or more. We measure cinnamon and vanilla, just a little extra so that you know it's made with love. Okay, and then I'm gonna make the sauce part, which is just the butter, brown sugar. So it's supposed to put the cinnamon and the salt in with the warm mixture, but I think it'll be fine. Hi. Hi, you gonna wave to mama? Yeah, did you just wave? So that's been boiling for a minute. I need to add my vanilla. I'm gonna use real vanilla bean paste, so it'll be extra good. Okay, now we just add it to the dry ingredients. By the way, I cannot say how happy this pretty whisk makes me. I don't know, it's the little things. So the stars of the show in this are the almonds and the coconut, the vanilla and the cinnamon. It's gotta be good. I would love to try a recipe that would take a broiler but also have chocolate chips in it. I'm not sure how that would work, if you have to add the chocolate chips at the end or what, but boy, this is gonna make good clumps, I have a feeling, because it's already clumpy now. Okay, it's not the easiest to incorporate because it was kind of like a thick goo, but boy, it smells amazing. You know what? The hand method is working much better. I can like kind of squeeze and rub. Kind of hot though, not gonna lie. Why is it that guys cannot handle hot on their hands? Like Josh is such a baby when it comes to touching hot things. I think us moms just burn all the feeling out of our hands as cooks. Oh, this smells amazing. Wow, this looks like the expensive granola that you buy at all the fancy stores, you know? Okay, onto the pan, half in each. Okay, thin layer on the pans. But now we just stand here and wait and baby it, and we stir it 3 times, and then it's done. So you can't multitask and forget about it this way. So my 2 pans did not fit on the top together, so I'm just shuffling them. While I'm stirring the one, the other's broiling, back and forth. It is like a very easy rhythm. Okay, and that was the last round. You gotta just keep it moving. You can't be doing anything else. Thankfully the baby's happy, or else I would just have to pull everything out of the oven altogether. Look at that, beautiful. Can't wait to taste it now. What are you playing?
We're playing something. Mine's the American flag.
Oh, it looks like a parade.
Yeah.
Hey, do you see Mama's camera? Is that what you're looking at? Just fed the baby. Tonight we're actually going to my sister-in-law. They live right down the road. It's so nice. Since I'm with the kids by myself, I'll just pack them up and we're gonna go up there. She's having some of the family over for pizza. They got a brick oven pizza, or like a pizza oven of some kind, and they said they're gonna make pizzas for us all, but you have to make like a little personal pan pizza, so it's not the whole family because that would take a lot of pizza. She said like 24 or something. So yeah, I'm excited to go over there, and the kids get to play with their cousins. Currently Baylor is the only baby. The next ones down are Miller and Hudson. They're about the exact same age, and so yeah, this is the only baby until June, July, when my sister has her twins. Oh my goodness, he's gonna look so big when the twins come. Look at the disco ball going. Oh my word, makes me so happy.
Do the highest
beautiful. Wow, okay, so that was a long video. If you tally everything up, I will put on screen here the exact total that I spent this week. Honestly, I gotta say, I think it's pretty accurate, a pretty typical week. Some weeks are more, some weeks are a lot less, some weeks are a lot more. You know, I didn't buy any furniture this week, or I didn't have to pay a repairman for anything, or like the week before when we had to pay for our campsite and all that. Yeah, it was a pretty typical week. Not too many surprises. Obviously, we had that extra fun day at the beginning of the week at Ikea and everything. It set me back over $100, but it was so fun, so worth it. And it's just really interesting to look back and see all this content and be like, did I really need to buy that? Did I, you know, but for the most part, it was a lot of like things like you would expect as a housewife, what you need to buy. Lots of food and like little random items, vitamins, hairbrush stuff, you know. Little items that just keep the world going around. And I don't know, it's just good to take inventory sometimes. I think a goal going forward for me is going to be just making sure that I think about a purchase a little bit longer before I just go out and buy it. Like the little hair tool pick thing, I'd been thinking about that for over a month. And it was a very small item, but it was good that I thought about it first and then bought it instead of just being like trigger happy. And then also to make sure I invest money in the things that are worthwhile. Like to me, Mary Ruth's vitamins are definitely worth it. And I think also you can save money anytime you make something from scratch, most of the time anyway, I should say. Like the granola, definitely cheaper to make it homemade than to buy it at the store, especially when you're doing such a big batch. Plus, then you also know what's in it, you know? So yeah, very good exercise. I think everybody should keep track of what they spend here and there. We're not big budgeters like I have shared in other videos. We just try to, you know, keep our spending in check. And I know when I do a video like this, it just opens me up to people being able to criticize or kind of make their own assumptions about certain things. So just remember, this is a small slice, just 1 week in my life. And also we tithe to our church, but then also we give where we see needs. I would like to shout out my cousins. If you made it the whole way to the end of this video, you're a real one, and I want to share this with you. Josh's cousin has a baby with some real challenges, and so I'm going to link his page down below. If you want to give, you can. It's really crazy. They brought their little boy home from the hospital, not knowing at all the road that was going to be ahead of them, and you know, they still don't know the road that's ahead of them, but it's very near and dear to our hearts. They are friends of ours, and like I said, Tucker is Josh's cousin, so yeah, always looking for good ways to give back and help others out, because that's what makes the world go around. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Use that code for Mary Ruth and that'll save you 20%. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. I have some projects up my sleeve, so see you then. Bye everyone.